don't need assets for this.
Hawk's HUD initialized.
Get into the store. You know what to do. Let's get those jewels.
Alright, let's do this.
Sometimes a cam spawns there. It's just within the reach of seeing you pick the lock. You can either destroy it or camera loop it. If you destroy it, it'll lure the guards one at a time to the alleyway, so be careful of that. It can be used helpfully, or it can be to your disadvantage if you're not paying attention. Or in the middle of something like answering a pager up in the office, when a guard comes to this alley and discovers the cam, be poor timing.
Are you sure? Really sure? I didn't
Little
hear
example. Forgive me, I'm smoking a cigarette.
Alright.
When shooting a guard here, you're either going to use your pistol when he's standing in the hallway, or blast him with a shotgun when you're as close to him as possible. Be sure not to hit the glass that is right there,
Watch out, guys.
because that could alert all the civs, including the other guards.
Nothing weird has happened.
Your pellets can very easily hit that glass by accident if you're not standing close enough to the guard when you blast him. If you don't have the silent killer suppressor, then just use a pistol. Wait till he gets in a good area and just pop him once in the back or in the head. You will eventually get a pistol suppressor. I mean, by level 30, I would hope.
There's one. Watch it, guys.
Okay, you're going to want to get her around in the same spot.
On the ground!
Good. She's around the corner. That's all you need when they're around the corner. There's 4 keypad spots. One is here.
They're all over.
The other is right there. The other is in the security room where I killed the first guard. And the last one is down the stairs here, just on the left where the... Yep, you see it? It's right there. Here they come in unison. Watch this. I need to put my cigarette down.
Hold it!
It's good down here, but I think the thermostat is a bit high. Leave your message at the beep. Beep. No, I'm kidding. It's me, Steve.
Anyone can do that. You just have to time the kills right. Space them. If you notice, I waited a good 3-4 seconds before I shot the second guard, keeping myself hidden. Now that that step's done, I'll put out my cigarette. On to the second step.
They're all over.
Get down on the ground! Down on the ground! Get down! And stay down! Get down on the ground! And don't get up!
It really helps to have control freak here,
Nobody move!
but I do not.
Stay down!
You can either
Don't move!
leave all of these uncivs untied and shout at them down, constantly while you do your thing, and save your ties for the outside civs who notice.
Stay where you are!
Or you can tie up the front civs and move them all to the back so that the outside civs won't notice.
Don't move!
Me, I just probably would save it for the outside civs. There's going to be several. Yeah, look at all of this.
Stay down, everyone. Stay down.
What timing?
Down. Down.
Jesus.
Stay still. Everybody stay down. Stay down.
Well, now that's done, you know, always be sure to hit your keypad before you go onto this step. You need the key card you get from the manager, who I got from upstairs up there.
Everybody stay down.
This is going to be happening constantly. You're going to need to keep your civilians in line.
Stay down, everyone. Don't move. Nobody move. Stay down. Don't move.
They ignore your shout sometimes, but when they do that, just hit them once. If you double hit them rapidly, it will kill them.
To the van.
Stay where you are. Stay down. Stay down, everyone. Everybody stay down. Stay down. Everybody stay down. Stay still. Stay down. Stay still. Stay down, everyone. Nobody move. Everybody stay down.
I like to save both my ECMs for the very end, so I can get both of the ATMs, but it's very risky.
Nobody move.
I wouldn't recommend it if you definitely want a 100% successful chance.
Stay down, everyone. Stay down. Everybody stay down.
Having one other person on your team really helps, but you know, this is for people who don't really have a lot of, you know, people to play with.
Nobody move. Stay down.
You've gained a lot of skills on your own.
Nobody move. Stay down.
Eventually, it just comes down to tedium and monotony,
Stay down.
like on Framing Frame, carrying all the bags by yourself. That's a lot of bags.
That's your stuff. Get going.
Nobody move. Stay down, everyone. Get down on the ground. Nobody move.
It's moments like that that scare the shit out of me. They ignore your shout several times and you can't get to them quite fast enough for the melee.
Stay down.
Keep it low.
You can carry the bags out one at a time. I just don't like to distance myself from the hostages very much, as little as possible.
Everybody stay down. Stay down. Stay down, everyone. Stay still. Stay down. Everybody stay down.
About had enough of you,
Stay
sir.
down. Stay where you are.
Watch out, guys.
Everybody stay down. Stay down, everyone. Everybody stay down. Don't move. Stay where you are. Nobody move. Stay down. Everybody stay down. Stay down, everyone.
Lots of shouting. Constant shouting.
Stay down. Stay down. Stay where you are. Stay still. Stay down, everyone.
It'd be nice if there was some kind of little timer that showed you when the civ was gonna get up, but that would be hard to incorporate into a user interface. There's so many hostages.
Stay down.
It'd have to be part of the back button, and then it would be less specific as to which hostage is the one that's about to get up. So it wouldn't really be worth the trouble of making that.
Stay down. Nobody move. Everybody stay down. Nobody move. Stay down, everyone. Stay still. Everybody stay down.
Have I gotten it all? One more scan.
Nobody move. Stay down, everyone. Stay down.
Awesome. At last, the final step.
Everybody stay down. Nobody move. Down.
See, if you're by the van when that happens, it's going to be too late. You're not going to make it to her in time. You have to be very quick with this and very careful. Maybe even blast one of these windows open so that you can just get right on in.
Stay down. Everybody stay down. Stay down.
Go through a quick
Stay down,
shout.
everyone.
Hopefully
Don't
reset
move.
their down
Everybody stay down.
timers. I can usually get about 2 or 3 bags in when all of them are reset before one of them tries to get up again without Control Freak. I do have 1 level of Dominator.
Nobody move.
That increases the bonus tier increases your shout power and distance, I think, by 25% or something like that. I haven't looked at it in a long time. It may have changed.
Everybody stay down. Don't move. Nobody move. Stay down. On the ground. And don't get up. Stay still. Everybody stay down. Nobody move. Everybody stay down.
We're just gonna skip the safe in the Lamborghini shop. We could do that, but it's very risky. You have to keep darting back and forth to repair it, and it takes 10 seconds to repair. Yeah, it's a large bag of cash sometimes in that safe, but you know, is it really worth it? I'd probably just say, if you have a 2-man squad, then go for it. But solo stealth,
Stay down.
I've managed to get it 1 time. With Control Freak, I might add, is what I
Stay where you
used,
are.
so that they stayed down long enough for me to go repair it.
Down. Stay there. Stay down, everyone. Stay down.
Keep those
Everybody stay
ECMs
down.
handy for moments
Nobody
like
move.
that, when more than one civilian gets up, starts making a call like that. You need to be quick on your feet with that ECM. It sucks to waste it when you could have had it for an ATM, but it's better than failing altogether.
That's how much we need. You guys can stay and get more if you feel like you're on a roll.
Down. Everybody stay down. Stay down, everyone. Stay down. Everybody stay down.
Now these bags should be considerably more than 5,000 now,
Stay down.
since
Stay down.
you've gotten the acquired amount. That'll pay for any civilians you may have had to kill. I prefer it to be pure profit myself. I try not to kill any at all.
Stay down, everyone. Everybody stay down. Stay down. Nobody move.
I find it to be a little bit more professional-like too. You have someone doing a solo stealth tutorial just blasting everyone in here. That's not going to help the noob who's trying to
Stay down, everyone.
grind his way up
Stay
for money.
down. Nobody move.
And on that note, if people request it, I will make low-level stealth tutorials, where at level 15 to 20 I can stealth many of the maps by myself,
Stay down.
and I will
Everybody
take the
stay
time to
down.
make them if
Nobody
people would
move.
like to see them.
Stay down, everyone. Everybody stay
It requires
down.
a little bit more patience and opportunity waiting, but it can be done.
Stay where you are. Stay down, everyone. Everybody stay down. Stay still. Nobody move. Stay down, everyone.
Son of a bitch.
Damn, that's the alarm. That was messy, but sometimes it gets messy. But you ended up on top. That's what's important. Great work.
Yeah, so don't go for that ATM. But yeah, that's your solo stealth tutorial on Diamond Store. I'll have more to come on the other ones in a little bit. I'm working on them. Thanks for watching.